Okay, so we're gonna actually start with some questions. Nick, first, did you put your phone on silent?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You sure?
It's like last time.
Did you hold it down?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure, because last time he thought he'd put it on silent. He didn't put it on silent.
Hold on just a second.
Nick has some
Wait a minute,
questions.
wait a
We
minute.
like to ask questions pertaining to politics and culture before we
Okay.
actually get started with
get it.
everything. So my first question, you going to get the answers out or the questions out like you had? Nick, get the questions out that you asked ChatGPT.
That's so phony.
Dude,
man.
just
ask him
get the questions out. Anyway,
Just ask him-
for one, who'd
Where's
you
your
vote?
notebook, Nick?
Yeah, I know. I hate reading questions off of a book. That's just so.
Oh, just get them out. You
It's juvenile. I'm off of
pansy.
a phone. Did you call me a pansy?
I did
bro?
call you a pansy. You're afraid of technology.
We're not doing that. No, sir.
I'm going to ask a question, so hush. Who'd you vote for?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. We go
Bring it on out.
straight in, baby.
Man, okay.
Roll the dice.
You're probably not going to like my answer.
Oh, then
But
good.
That's okay.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I don't think this should be recorded.
Oh, I do.
I've never voted.
Oh, no, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you, because
No,
the
but
first
there's
time
a
I voted
reason-
was this past
Okay,
election.
but
That's-
can I just say something?
I won't participate.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We went to vote, and he was going to vote for Trump.
Okay.
But what happened, what happened is that we didn't realize in Texas, you have to be registered in your own county. We
Okay,
were
so you're in the wrong
registered, but
county.
we were in the wrong county.
Got it.
okay.
No,
So
that's,
we
that's
had
fine.
both just moved, and I just prayed that he would still win, even though him and I were not able to vote, not because we didn't want to.
That's okay.
But because
That's
we
an
were in
easy
the wrong-
mistake
we
to
had
make,
just
though.
moved.
Would that have been y'all's first time voting?
Not for me.
Not for you.
For James,
for him.
yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
It would have been my first time, yeah.
It would have been your
and,
first
and
time.
I was still
You're
undecided if I was actually even going to vote. I went with her just because we were, newly in a relationship.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to get beat up.
well, I'll tell you this right now. When it comes to voting, I had the same notion. I just didn't care about voting because in Texas, it's not a swing state. It always goes red. And so I'm like, I don't need to vote. But as soon as 2020 happened,
Yeah.
and then everything that happened after 2020, I was like, screw that.
Yep.
I'm going to the
No,
vote.
I get it.
They
I
had
will
totally
say
get it.
the
12
first
million
time Trump ran was the first time I voted in my life because I
was
hate
it?
politics.
Oh, I do too, even though it's my life right
but
now.
Can I
Right.
share something really important? This is really
Absolutely.
cool. This is really cool. And Ivanka, when I had it was an interview, a back and forth question answer thing that I was able to ask her. While she was there, she said something really profound that really affected my life. She said, "You know what? I hate politics." She actually
Yeah.
said that. She said, "But I love my country."
There we
And
go.
that changed my perspective
Yeah.
of my responsibility to make a difference and stand for the values that we hold.
I love that.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's I remember I heard something very similar to that kind of changed my perspective, and it was love your country, hate your government.
Right.
And if you think about that, hating your government is our right. It's almost our duty. Hate your government, though? You never hear this talk.
I never heard that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard
they
that
don't
taught.
teach you that, but love your
You're
country, hate
edging
your
on
government.
Hate's a
something
strong
really.
word.
I'm about
I'm
to
down
say-
with that. I'm down. with
Yeah,
that.
I think most people are.
Honey.
I think most people who don't believe in government, who don't
As
believe
we
in
go
big
to our
government,
political thing
probably
tonight.
feel that way. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when it comes to, I almost lost my train of thought. When it comes to not voting, shut up, Nick. When it comes to not voting, like I said, red state, it's not a swing state. Didn't really have to worry about it. My mom was the same way. She's in Oklahoma. She didn't vote this last time because, by the way, Oklahoma was the only complete red state. A liberal said there was no complete red state, and Oklahoma said, hold my beer. Because they were
Really?
completely red.
That means every district.
Every district
went
was
red.
Republican.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even
Good-
though she didn't vote,
good
she
for
was
them.
relieved when
Yeah.
Trump got back into office.
They are
Yeah.
trying
So-
to change Texas, so you have to really watch it.
Oh yeah, they are, but
I
they're
think
not
get
anymore.
involved
they're
locally.
failing miserably. I
Get
think.
involved locally more than anything. Get involved
absolutely.
Well,
in,
no,
your,
that they-
in your school districts. The school boards are huge.
Oh, no, I've heard a lot of horror stories because one of my friends lives in Bryan, Texas, and he feeds me information sometimes about the superintendent in that area because of all the corrupt spending that they're doing and how much they're getting paid compared to how much the teachers are getting paid and so forth and so forth. So,
Bryan, Texas?
Bryan, Texas.
Is
yeah.
that near Fred, Texas?
It's near College Station.
Do we have more
no,
politics?
there's actually
Not-
a Fred.
it's
There's
not
a-
near
Is there a
Fred.
Okay, because
Yeah.
there's actually a Fred. I'm
There's a
thinking
Fred,
maybe if
Texas.
they're using first
Really?
names, they kept them close.
You want to
yeah.
talk about weird names in Texas? You ever been to Cut and Shoot?
No.
Cut cut and shoot.
I think
I've
I want
never
to.
heard that
I love
one.
that.
There's not even an and. It's an in. Cut and shoot.
I think I want to go though.
Yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
sounds
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Oh, cut and shoot, Texas.
I
we
like
were
that.
in
Cut
a
and
we
shoot.
where were we at yesterday, honey? That there was only 30 people. It said population 30.
Bloom.
Bloom,
Bloom,
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
Bloom, Texas.
yeah.
Spelled
That
B-
sounds very-
spelled BLUM.
It was funny.
So it's spelled Blum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Blum, Bloom.
Yeah.
No, that's
Phonetically, it would be Blum, but
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you have another political question? Oh, I'm only asking because
Oh, we do.
there's
Yeah, yeah.
something I want to share before we end the political thing.
Let it rip.
Yeah.
Before-
No,
go
no,
ahead,
no,
go ahead.
go
Let's
ahead.
hear it.
Well, go ahead and ask one of your questions because she said she'll
They're not
share
mine, man. They're yours.
it. Just ask the question.
He's not going to own those questions.
My gosh.
Is there a way that y'all felt politically? And I know that neither one of you are too politically involved. 5 years ago, that you don't feel today. Like, have you seen the changing of the guard, and has it switched your perspective a little bit?
I want to address what you said before you even asked that question.
Sure.
is
Go ahead.
that you said we're not too politically involved.
Yeah.
We are very politically involved.
Okay.
We're just not. We just don't care for the politics dividing our
Oh, yeah.
people. And I'll go ahead and insert what I was going to say earlier because it's kind of the perfect time. And that is the thing about the Lord showed me a long time ago, because people were asking me to run in politics, get in politics. I have a lot of friends. So does James in politics. We have lots of
We're
friends
going
in
to a
politics.
political event tonight.
Yeah, and the thing
Yeah.
is that the Lord said to me, and I asked James about this in his heart. The Lord said to me, Michelle, and I shared this with James many times, but that the cross that He wanted me to pick up personally in my life was not politics, was not the abortion rights thing. It was not any of those things. He said, I want you to pick up my cross and share about me and my love for people. And that is what I'm called to. Now, does that mean we don't get heavily involved? We do behind the scenes, but I'm not going to run for office. I'm not going to
No.
do any of those things. So, and James and I, we really had to talk about that because he is extremely knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
It sounds like it.
He was talking about things that they're talking about today, like 10 years ago.
I got kicked off Facebook in late 2010.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So that was way back.
2010.
He's okay
Yeah.
now.
So you
but-
were a real
Wow.
renegade back
Yeah.
in.
He was. He was just
010.
talking truth.
That's
he really was.
incredible. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
He was talking
And
truth.
it didn't kick me off, didn't suspend it. It just disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
and there
just-
are
they
people
wiped
called to
it
politics.
from
Don't get me
existence.
wrong.
Wow.
I don't
Well,
think
Yeah.
that
I don't think we would have.
everybody's called to different things. I just know him and I. We had to come together and go, what do we feel God's
Yeah.
calling us to? Because we have, like I said, so many friends in politics. We could enjoy getting into that.
Yeah.
And help a lot of people. But that's just not what God's called us to.
How much do you think your values that come from your faith, right? That's where
Right.
we earn our moral values. How
Yeah.
much would you say that walks hand in hand with your politics?
Oh, it's the same to me. Like that's
Yeah,
the only
it's-
reason why
Really?
I voted. Yeah, it was because I needed to get behind a candidate that was going to stand for what I believe. Did I know for sure he was going to make a difference? We don't, but I definitely know the other party was not for what I believe. So that's all that mattered to me.
Well, I'm going to
Yeah,
argue
no,
with
absolutely.
you. Hang on,
Yeah.
I want to argue with you a little bit about that because you said you don't know if he would have delivered on what he was campaigning on.
Right.
I think that's false. I think Trump is the only one that everyone could believe that he would deliver on what he said because he's the only one that's ever been in office that actually delivered on his promises. Like because he's not a politician.
Well,
He's a businessman.
the Planned Parenthood thing to me is going way beyond what he committed to. And I'm glad that he defunded them.
What's the Planned Parenthood thing? You
Well,
said
he
that
defunded them. I was shocked that he did that. And people, I mean, here's the thing. I'm sorry. I don't totally agree with you.
No, that's fine.
Because people, and I'm not, and no offense, because, I
No
like
one
you as a
ever
person,
totally
Nick.
agrees with Nick, man. You're totally.
Nick, did I hurt your feeling?
No.
He doesn't have feelings, and who cares?
If you can compare Trump to any other
I
president,
agree, and that's why I
he's the
got
only
involved.
one that delivers on his promises.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
And he had a proven record of doing that before he ran the second time.
He did,
So-
and I recognized in his first term
Yes.
that
He tried.
He had some good intentions,
Yeah.
and I think he had some ideologies that I absolutely could step in line with.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
He didn't know what he was headed for.
He
And
didn't.
when
Yeah.
he got in there,
Right.
he ran up against an iron wall.
Yeah.
Well, he just wasn't
Yeah.
going up against the liberals,
And-
rhinos on the Republican side.
That's what I'm
Correct.
And he had the wrong people on his team.
And they had a unified front.
Oh, yeah.
And they had that all planned, ready to go. As soon as
Yeah,
he stepped in the
absolutely.
front
He might have
door,
had-
they already knew he wasn't going anywhere.
That's
Absolutely.
exactly what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about, though.
yeah,
He might have had
yeah.
all the best intentions coming into office this time around.
Yeah.
And who knows what roadblocks he would come up against. Here's the thing. There's so much he does behind the scenes, negotiation-wise,
Oh, yeah.
that he's doing that we may never understand, but we have to trust that we put him in office and we have to trust his judgment unless it starts getting strange or crazy or they're making you take COVID shots or something.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a problem.